No, I'm good.
I feel like I should copy that face. I was just copying other faces that you had. That one's one I should copy.
No, I'm good. A sneeze was coming or something like that.
I see.
Okay. Well, this was good, man.
It was
mean,
good.
like, we were hoping it was going to be good. We knew it was going to be good, and it was
always pretty good.
Yeah,
and
it's the best
this
track.
one, it felt a bit contrived. Like,
As they all do these days.
It took a while for this race to build up.
Yeah.
And even like with the IndyCar races, we talk about like the first half of it is kind of like setting the groundwork for the second half. In a way, that's what happened here. It's not really what happened here.
Right.
Because kind of just
It's
the chaos
completely
happened in
different.
the second half rather than the first.
Right.
But man, Mercedes' luck is just something else.
Dude, they fucking blew it. I mean, like,
I'm not even sure they blew it. It's just
George blew it nearly with the puncture.
the slow puncture you decided to drive on.
Yeah, I mean, that was...
Of course he would.
I mean, like, odd decisions from both of them to have, like, yeah, you got to come in and do something about it, and they both stayed out with pretty serious issues on the car.
Yeah.
I mean, like, George clearly has pretty shit luck here, and he actually, it's amazing he did as well as he did to finish on the podium.
I think that just goes to show that his piece of bad luck was the first thing.
Yeah, everyone else got taken down too.
That just happens in racing. Like, bad luck in the start of it is so much better than bad luck at the end.
Yeah.
Bad luck at the end just takes you right out, like the 5-second penalty
Right.
for Kimi. But, the slow puncture George had,
Yeah, where he had
Honestly,
an unnecessary pit. It
yeah.
ended up meaning nothing.
it ended up meaning
Like,
nothing. I think Leclerc was always going to be outside of his ballpark. And, Hamilton, he could have gotten on, maybe, right?
And then the curveball was, of course, like, Max was ahead, and then like Max was
got ahead.
Yeah, Max was gonna be ahead and be on the podium over George.
And it was a rare mistake.
Yeah, that was it, man.
He lost the car.
Yeah, he saw the fucking Norris bright grandstand just blinding him, and he was
The neon yellow.
It's crazy. I guess it's kind of like that's funny. I feel like that's kind of karmic justice for his races where they have the orange flares. Yeah, just fucking everything up.
It is karmic
Totally
justice
distorting.
at the end of the day there.
Yeah. No, man. I mean, like you said, like at the start, it was kind of, we're kind of just getting going here,
Yep.
and there was still good racing at the start between all the pack. I would say, like, there was
All the pack was pretty good.
up at the front as well. I mean,
we didn't
Chuck
really
started. What?
We didn't really get to
Chuck was
see
second,
the rest
right?
of the field. Chuck started second. Kimi just didn't get to second gear fast enough, or his like 0 to 200 wasn't there.
So he
So
he
both-
got him. Yeah,
yeah, both Ferraris
Chuck made a
jumped
really
him.
aggressive overtake
Yeah.
there.
The Ferraris jumped him. They kind of just held station. Kimi
they did pretty good.
Kimi got Hamilton,
And Hamilton got a penalty.
and Hamilton got a penalty, which took Hamilton kind of out of contention for the
It
win
did.
there. He was
Yeah.
in always play second fiddle to Leclerc
That's
by that
that's gonna
point.
fuck his race.
Yeah. But as we said, that 5-second penalty he had at the beginning really didn't play into it at the end. Like, he kind of just finished where he probably would have without that penalty.
Right. I mean, for a race with 2 VSCs, it survived it. I mean, this is an historic track, and it provides, man. Like,
It provides. It's because they have the
this definitely
space to
provided.
put everything. They're
Yeah.
not constrained. Like I was telling you, it's just like they get to sprawl it all out. They throw it out there.
Yeah, like, I don't think that we'd be talking about this race if it was just like, yeah, we got really.
It was a
nothing good to
question
say.
we had. Like
Yeah.
we were seeing it, especially like this week and then 2 weeks from now. Like we have an IndyCar and an F1 race. Do we have the time to talk about both?
And I think that, in this case, it's Silverstone. If there was going to be
think-
a race that we should talk about it, this would be one.
I
There's
think
plenty
nine
that are like, we have nothing
times out
else
of
to
10
say.
we would talk about this one.
And the sprint provided, I'd say, it was fun. It was
fun.
quick,
It was
for sure.
different from the main race. Like all the action was in the beginning.
It was.
And it was like people just jostling for position, and then they kind of just went.
They kind of had to hold on.
They kinda
honestly.
hold on at the
and
end.
this one, like, this race was like, holding on is not hard. Like they said in the beginning, the tires are behaving.
Yeah, the tires are behaving. When they
And-
said that, I was kind of like,
here we
it's
fucking
gonna
go, yeah.
And it was kind of like, here we go.
But there was an element of chaos introduced to it that really shook things up.
Yes, Kimi got an amazing tire offset on Leclerc
Yep.
that would have won them the race.
Yeah, man.
Unfortunate for whatever carbon fiber mishap happened there.
Yeah, man. So it looks like so the fucking wheel well, pretty much, if there is such a thing.
Just broke.
They showed the video. Yeah, it just popped off, man. That fucking blows. We should talk about that. So, like, Brundle and Crofty were saying, like, and he was saying, like, this is bullshit that I'm going to get a penalty when I can barely keep it on the track.
Yes.
And, like, I have thoughts on that. Like, so they were saying that since he was out there surviving, that the penalty should only apply to actual active racing. Like, you're leaving the track and gaining an advantage. And when you're out there nursing an issue, you're not really gaining an advantage.
I think it's a different penalty. I think the track limits inherently implies they're trying to gain time from it. Mm-hmm. But we saw the other recipient of this penalty was Stroll.
Right.
Did he gain advantage? He's ailing in the Honda because it can't drive.
Yeah, like he's struggling to keep it on the track because the car is
I think
fucked.
It's driving standards.
So, but I think that it does kind of fall under the same umbrella as leaving the track and gaining an advantage. So, you can keep the car. Antonelli could keep the car on track. He would just have to drive a lot slower. And Stroll could keep the car on track and would have to drive a lot slower as well. Like, I disagree with what they were saying, that, like, oh, this isn't fair. No, it is fair. Like, the car is fucked. You can't drive it at, like, okay, like, let's put a minivan on track and race it. It's like, oh, well, it can't keep up. It's nursing a minivan with a flat tire. Like, yeah, it can't keep up.
It's just go straight.
Right, like, it's okay that it
cut the
can't
chicanes like they did with the Lego cars.
Yeah, it'll do, like, that Mario Kart trick where it'll just go around the finish line and then loop around the pole. Yeah, that's what it'll fucking do. Like, oh, well, it has an issue, so it should be okay that it can't gain an advantage. So I actually disagree. I think that, and I like Antonelli, and I think that it sucks, but, like, and it was really commendable for him to try to fucking get it out there.
Yes, I get it out there. I think he might have built a 5-second gap if, Verstappen didn't bin it.
Right.
And
but keeping it on there with the issue.
Yeah.
I do think that penalty was warranted. And, like, I think that it was warranted under this actual rule, like, not in a separate rule. That, like, yes, it is fucking leaving the track and gaining an advantage.
This is the best way to hand out a penalty for this type of issue.
What do you mean?
I think there should be driving standards for, when your car's ailing, when there's something broke, when you're trying to figure it out. Then,
so you think that it should be an actual, like, different category for if the car has an issue?
Yes.
For penalties handed out.
Yeah.
I mean, I could see that.
I would rather them get a penalty than not at all.
I mean, I think it kind of, like, muddies the water a little bit if you do that. Like, if you introduce a new category, like, there's, like, it's easy to say that, but there's always
so muddy, dude.
Exactly. Now we're gonna add another element to it.
What's a little bit more mud?
I think that we would feel that, man.
They're already fine in Switzerland. They got so many people there figuring it out.
It's like when it's like having the pit lane closed when a driver needs to go in for emergency service and they get fucked for it. It's like, yeah, man, it's not fair, but that's how it is. Like, you had to go in, you live and die by this. And, like, with something like this, it's like, yes, you
live and die by the rules.
Right. So having, like, being out there with a handicapped car, you should still have to follow the same amount of rules, because then we just get into balanced performance after that.
I think it's just maybe there should be a metric on, like, if you're leaving the track and losing time, do you think that should be leaving the, like, track limits?
I think that what they really want is, if you have a fucking problem, they want you off the track.
And I'd rather see them drive with that problem.
I would rather see them drive with the problem too. So I think a good medium between
there has to be a medium,
is just letting them follow the same standard of rules. Because, like, they just, like, because them creating a rule set for specifically damaged cars,
then we have to figure out.
Yeah, I mean, and they don't want that, because then that's them being like, okay, we can have damaged cars on the track, and they really, really don't want that.
No,
like, if there's any problem at all.
Yeah, how I would word it is how I had said, is that,
if,
like,
you're losing time.
If you lose time, it's a different type of penalty.
Right. That would be I would think that would be a good metric.
Yeah, or, like, it takes more excursions when you're losing time to get that penalty.
But what I'm saying is, like, looking at it from their perspective, is they're like, well, if we're going down this street, like, let's just be more strict with fucking black and white flags and just get them off the track then. Like, because they don't want that to be the standard whatsoever. They're like, if you have an issue, we better not see it. Like, because if we see it, we're going to give you a fucking penalty for being out there.
Mercedes barely saw it. They brought him in once, and they were like,
I don't know what the fuck's happening here.
I think that was
so fucked.
The wrong move from Antonelli, immediately diving.
I know. Yeah, he kind of panicked. He clearly panicked there. Yeah.
He showed his youth.
He didn't really know what was wrong, couldn't really word it.
Yep.
He's like, car is broken. They're like, okay, what's the problem? Like, I don't know, the car is fucking broken. But this is something that'll come with age.
He's 19.
Yeah.
Like, it's gonna come with time.
I don't blame him.
He needs to figure out how to talk to engineers, how to say what's wrong with the car. He's clearly a driver and not an engineer.
And he's got the best engineer, like, fucking with him to help him through this. So, yeah, it's just how it goes.
I'm sure
it would have been
come
cool
with
to
time
see.
with working with Bono. Like, Bono can learn to translate what is wrong.
Yeah, I agree. Interesting play out for the championship here. I mean, this does effectively put Lewis above George now.
Yeah.
And I think Lewis is 29 points off from
it's close.
Antonelli.
Yeah, they're both
28, something like that.
They're both close to a race win away from Antonelli, but Antonelli still has a race win over them.
Yep. So we could still have another
Leclerc's in fourth, but honestly,
he's like 70 points
everyone
off.
else other than those three is they're so far off.
Yeah, at this point it's kind of crazy to see someone else in contention.
But you were talking about relating this to Button's championship in 09.
Yeah.
And I do see some parallels there.
So in 09...
So in 09, Button won 6 of the first 7 races and didn't have another win. He had 2 podiums and he won based off the fact of his wins in the beginning of the season. And that is in large part due to, in the beginning, Braun understood their car.
Right.
At the end, everyone understood their car. So
they had the loophole and everyone else did it.
It was not just Vettel winning. Raikkonen won, Hamilton won, and Barrichello won. And Weber as well. Like, there was so much competition.
Yeah, it was much more brutal between everyone else.
And
there just simply wasn't enough points to go around for another champion.
So he picked up the easy points, and I think that's what Antonelli's done as well. I think Antonelli's a better driver.
He took the low-hanging fruit, for sure.
He took the low-hanging fruit, and that might pay dividends, but also... this is a much longer race.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to see how far the Mercedes falls off. Like, they're not what they were at the start. At the start, they were clearly, like, the dominating force. Yes. And even at this race, with pace between the Ferraris and the Mercedes, it was fucking close. Yeah. Max was up there as well. Hadjar wasn't too far off.
Max had one of each of them. Like, he was right there.
Yeah, I mean, I think that this race really showed a lot of how this is shaping up to go for the rest of the season. That's kind of my first thought on it, based on not only the result but the actual action in the race.
And I think that's just because
the results actually doesn't show too much, but
new regs. It takes a while to understand.
Oh yeah,
them.
The first season, it's going to ebb and flow.
It's going to ebb and flow. Clearly, like, the Ferrari didn't understand their car at the beginning. The Mercedes clearly did.
I mean, Cadillac brought 10 upgrades last race.
And who knows what Red Bull's doing half the time. Like, they show up with a great car sometimes, and other times Max is complaining about balance and DRS.
And, like, on top of all this, like, we had a reunion of Newey and, like, Honda and like, we were in fucking Alonso, and we were thinking, like, they're going to fucking get it. Like, they're going to get it. It's going to be clean. Alonso's going to be in a Newey rocket, and he's going to fucking get it.
And instead we had Honda, so whatever.
Honda. And they're just totally fucked. Like, they're so fucked. Like, every single race is literally just gathering data.
Yes.
They don't have any grasp on it whatsoever. And, like, this would be one thing if it was just some bullshit fucking team, but they're dumping so much money into this. And they had Newey behind this car. Like, he was here last season.
This is his car. He didn't work on the last car, and now they've shown up with who knows what it is.
This is his car, and he was so confident he became the team principal.
Yeah.
He was like, I'm just going to sit back and watch the show. Like, we're going to get this done.
Yeah, this car, I don't know what's wrong with it. Clearly, everything's wrong with it.
Yeah. But it had all the pieces. It's the craziest thing. It had all the pieces to be something insane. It is not better than
the sum of its parts.
No, it's not. You know, Honda would be great. They fucking won with Red Bull the last few years, and they totally fucking blew it, man.
Showing on recent on-track success, and it's not like
and so has Newey.
Yeah, and Newey has.
Newey's shown 30 years, the last 30 years of fucking
Aston
track
hasn't
success.
like shown that they're bad. They showed that they are a midfielder. They're
Right.
not a back marker.
This is pretty
And this
fucking
is
far
bad.
down for them. Like, this is uncharacteristically far down. Like, we would see Stroll last season fail to get out of Q1.
Yeah.
Right.
But we'd
And-
also see him somehow score a couple points.
Right. It would be
right?
kind of like, both would be kind of crazy. It'd be like,
Yeah.
okay, Stroll, you're really that bad. And it's like, yeah, he really is. And Alonso would be up there,
You know,
in the, fucking 8 to 12 area
Yeah.
pretty consistently. So this is out of character for all parties involved.
Yes.
Like, this had the makings of a top tier team. We had a brief period with Aston Martin where they were looking really good in 21, 22.
So it was
22.
23 with
23?
Alonso when
Okay.
Alonso just got there. At the tail end, like Vettel, like when Vettel got there, his 2 seasons, he was clearly able to bring the car to places where it didn't exactly belong.
Yeah, I mean, he did what Schumacher did with the original Mercedes team.
And like cool, but it just never really clicked
It didn't pan out.
consistently. And I think Vettel was actually very good for developing that car.
I agree.
And I'm not sure Alonso shares that trait.
I agree, 100%. They're two totally different drivers when it comes to how they interact with their
drivers.
team.
Yes. Like
Like,
They were
fucking
saying-
Vettel was huge for Red Bull.
yeah. I think when Alonso was at Ferrari, they were having an issue with a car that was understeering and oversteering. And using Alonso to figure out why it didn't really work because he just
He's just
adapted.
angry.
He just drove with
Oh
it.
yeah, he was just like, I'm gonna deal with this problem.
Yeah, he's gonna deal
Which
with
is
this
clearly
problem.
what he does with the
which is what
fucking
he does,
Aston
which
Martin.
is brilliant. But also, you're as like Max. They developed that car into a whole because they were following Max's driving style,
Right.
and it worked for Max until 25 when it started stopping.
Yeah, when it really blew it.
And
And when we really started seeing that with his teammate through all that time
Yes.
as well. Like, Perez was not a great driver, but he was still
he was on it
getting
in
nothing
22.
out of the car at the
Yeah.
end. Like, towards the end of his career there, it's like, even with how, mediocre of a driver he is, he should have been able to get more out of that car than it was
Yes.
giving him, especially with what Max was pulling out of it at the same time.
So, like, the Aston team, I think, like, yes, the sum of its parts should be amazing.
And yet
I
it's
think
not.
it's clearly wrong.
It's
I
like-
think they have the wrong drivers for this. I think that Newey, while great, needs a supportive network.
Right.
He's not great in a vacuum.
He's fresh
which
in
is,
this.
Which is where he's
He
at.
needs his fucking Horner, dude. Horner was
Maybe.
just like, or his Frank Williams. Like,
Yeah.
he needs his daddy, bro. I mean, like, if you listen to his fucking, like,
He's
interviews,
he's not authoritarian.
he's a fucking fucked up
Yes.
guy. Like, so he...
Nice adjectives there, man.
A fucking fucked up guy. Yeah. And, like... And he doesn't have that here. He's kind of left to his own devices. So, like, he needs, like, a really toxic force in his life to guide him in the right direction. I mean, he is like a...
So Aston needs to bring back Horner. is what you're
Aston
saying.
needs to bring back Horner. I think that's, like, been in rumors or something, right?
Horner's always in
It
rumors.
does, yeah.
It,
I mean,
it
he wants to
doesn't
start
matter.
his own team and shit and be the fucking 12th team on the grid. I saw that as well. But yeah, he needs something like that, man. He needs something like that.
He needs a framework. I don't think he provides a framework. He is an excellent piece, but not the machine.
Right. And in this case, he definitely is the whole. And that's why it's not working.
And for as great as Honda is, they have growing pains.
Yeah.
They show that they have growing pains, and we're seeing growing pains. Who knows? Maybe this, Aston will slowly go up the field until, the last couple years of this regulation, and they'll dominate.
Right.
Maybe they won't.
I mean, where Honda plays into all this in all of racing right now, like, all eyes are on it, Like, they pulled out of F1 entirely a few years ago,
Yep.
right before it popped off, and that obviously never happened. They were sort of a part of it with Red Bull, where they were like, we're not going to call it Honda. It's going to be the RB engine.
Now Red Bull powertrains has eclipsed them by a mile.
With the Ford, with the fucking Ford.
With the Ford badge.
I mean, like, what I say about that is, like, the fucking the romantic in me is just like, Honda's the only really true racing engine in here, and that's why, and they just can't adapt to this ridiculousness of those regulations, and that's why they're just simply not agreeing with it, because they have too much integrity.
There's a lot that doesn't agree with it.
A lot internally, yeah. But yeah, no, I was thinking about that during this race. Was like, man, like fucking, how did we get here with this team? Like, because like Stroll gets the penalty, and it's not like, oh, you fucking idiot. It's like, dude, you fucking can barely keep the car on the track. Alonso fucking didn't even start, or no, he did start. He had the fucking failure at the beginning.
I imagine if Honda and Aston weren't piddling around at the back, we would be much meaner to Cadillac and all of their current problems.
Yeah, it's
but
nice.
They're not last.
It's nice to take it away from Cadillac, like, because I was really hoping for Cadillac to do well, and it's like, okay, cool. They're not just both at the bottom every single race.
They're not. They're not even close sometimes.
Aston Martin spares us from that.
And we can take solace in that, because I would much rather have whatever this is.
Yeah, I mean, apparently I saw something about Cadillac where they're judging Colton Herta's viability through his F1 outings and not his F2 outings. I saw something about that.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
I think
they're completely different beasts.
Yeah, he has shown his ability on, a non-feeder series, and being an F2 is just to get him acclimated to the F1 scene.
Yeah, the environment of it all.
Yeah. So that's not new to him. It would just be, the series itself. It wouldn't be, the circus surrounding it.
I guess fill in whatever gaps he might have to a super license if he has any. I don't know if I think he might already be fully eligible,
I think he's fully eligible because of
There's a rule change, right?
I don't think they had any rule changes. He got second place in 24.
Okay.
In IndyCar.
Okay. And that made him eligible for a super license? I think that made him
eligible along with his previous 2 years in IndyCar.
Okay.
Because they were talking about getting him a super license in 23, and he didn't.
Yeah, there was something that didn't work out. Yeah.
But he got second in 24, barely, but he still did. And that gave him the super license.
And that was back when they were like still looking to get Cadillac on the grid.
Yes.
Like there was it took many years to get Cadillac here,
And the engine's still not here. It's lagging behind, but
yeah. I mean, they're not in the real engine yet, I don't believe.
They're using a Ferrari.
Yeah. So they have, which is, I think they're allowing. I mean,
It's in 28 they get a real engine.
That's when they get it?
Yeah.
Hopefully that'll be awesome, man.
I hope so. I hope they shake up whatever how the dust settles after this.
Yeah.
But Leclerc, man.
Yeah. You love to see it. You love to see it.
I hate how it ended, but this is good.
He was like, I'll fucking take it.
Yeah, but like it's been a while.
Yeah.
So, like,
hear the fucking the Monegasque fucking anthem.
Anthem, yeah.
It has been a while. I haven't thought about that, man. It has been a fucking minute, hasn't it?
And it brings a smile to my face.
It does. Like it sucks to see Antonelli get fucked out of it. It sucks to see Bernd Mailander actually get the win. And
the weird lap cars and safety car restarting.
Oh man, here we go.
Do you want? So I figured out what happened. Do you want to know?
What's the question?
So after Abu Dhabi 21, of course, there needs to be
I figured out what happened in Abu Dhabi.
There needs to be a full lap behind the safety car.
Oh, you're talking about why they ended it on a safety car?
Yeah, there needs to be a full lap behind the safety car after lap cars have been allowed to overtake.
Okay.
The message came out after lap 51 had started.
Because that's what they were saying. That's what Crofty was saying, is that they're not going to have enough time to catch the back of the pack. They're like, we should just get going.
It has nothing to do with that. It is in the regulations. It needs to be one full lap.
For them to catch up to the back.
After the lap cars have overtaken.
Yeah, they were saying that. The commentators were saying that. They're like, we're not going to have enough time here. Like, we should get going.
Yes.
Before they let's give them some space, like get them to the end and let's go. Because they were definitely only halfway down the fucking
all
track
that needed to
time.
happen there was that message to come out before lap 51 started.
Yep, but it never did.
It never did. It came out just after.
I mean, they were saying the whole time, like, we should not be doing. This is like a this year's regulations issue. I mean, this goes back to that fateful day, really.
Fateful night in Abu Dhabi. Oh well.
Where everything kind of changed.
Championship.
Yep. Live the 8th championship. And like they were saying, just move him to the back.
I agree with that sentiment.
I don't know, man. Like them doing that is them moving them out of the way, like to pass the safety car, is to, yes, get them out of the way of the leaders, but it also preserves their race. So if you shuffle them back, it has to do with race distance too, I believe.
Yeah, but if they short race distance, that's not a problem, because
that's what they were saying. Because that's what Kraft was saying. Like we should be allowed to do this because they're already lapped anyway.
Yeah,
and shortening their race distance isn't actually going to matter. So I don't know.
It makes our cars heavier.
It doesn't really work for this series. Like, it's being fair. It is totally being fair. Like, it's about sportsmanship and fairness, and that's clearly not this series' main agenda. And yet, like, so
the
why
series doesn't want to be efficient,
right? Like, why are we fucking pretending like we give a shit about this in this series?
Yeah,
like, we don't. Fuck their race.
Commentators do.
Like, they do, and they should. But like, you know, it's bringing them back does fuck the backmarkers race.
Yeah.
It does reduce the sportsmanship of it, but it still doesn't fuck the front.
Yes.
Which in like this style of racing, it's kind of how it goes. Like, you blew it this far. You know, if you're already at the back of the pack, if you get fucked, you know, if you get fucked, it's like, sorry, man. Like, you were this far down. Like, your race gets more complicated.
Yes.
Like, if you're further down, like, the rules are gonna change not in your favor. It's so, I don't know. I kind of see it. They should do it. Like, I agree. I agree that they should just shuffle them to the back. I agree.
Yeah.
Like, I get why they do it. They want to have this facade of, like, we actually give a shit about the sportsmanship of this series, and it's kind of archaic because they clearly don't. Like, they don't have that facade. If they got rid of it, it'd be like, okay, you know what you are then.
Yeah.
You really know what we're fucking doing. And, like, it just has no place in this series. Like, in IMSA, we do it. And, like, in IMSA, like, I talk to you all the time about how fucking unbearable IMSA cautions are. Like, you could go to bed
and then you wake up and it's the same caution.
Especially in like in an endurance race.
Yes.
This is not an endurance race. We have fucking clocks ticking.
Clock's ticking. It started.
Yeah, like, we got to get this shit going, you know. And IMSA, it's like, we got 45 minutes to kill.
Yeah.
Like, let's do a fucking 45-minute fucking yellow flag. I hate it. It sucks. They shouldn't do it in IMSA either, but I get why they do it. It's for sportsmanship.
Yeah.
I mean, like, it's just bad television though. I say this in IMSA, like, this is bad for television,
Yes.
and that's what sports really are.
Yeah, it is bad for television. I think that the only reason the safety car should be out there longer is if the track is not safe.
Right.
And clearly that was not the issue here. And the same thing happened in Abu Dhabi.
Right. It was just to preserve everyone's race as a whole.
Yes.
But like, so like when you say that, like, oh, we shouldn't do that, like, do you hear yourself? It's like, what you're saying is, yeah, we should fuck the actual, you know, sportsmanship of this. We should do, and like, yeah, we should. Sorry.
We should, yeah.
Like, it's like, it's better for racing, you know? Like, you don't want to see him finish under the safety car. Like,
now they're saying that they have, you know, Brent Lionel peel into the
so we don't actually finish behind him. So they get the fucking pictures. Yeah,
they get the pictures.
It's
like,
ridiculous,
okay,
man.
Cool, man.
It's
like,
so fucking stupid.
Yeah, your picture is great, but we all know how this ended.
We saw how it ended. Yeah, we still see them in a line, bro.
Yep.
Like, they were fucking together. So, I don't know, man. Like, maybe their concern with it is like fuel. Like, if they drop to the back of the pack, then like they're, I don't know, I don't fucking know, man. Like, something to do with weight and fuel. Yeah, you kind of see what I'm getting at though. It doesn't matter. Let's say
really
I could word my feelings there. It still doesn't change.
It's
how
frustrating.
I feel.
It is a small aspect of a series that has a lot of frustrating things.
Right. This is not even fucking close to the biggest problem.
Yeah, it's
and
fine.
it doesn't even happen all the time.
No, it doesn't. And
it's just always it's always so fucking triggering,
I'd rather
man.
them just solve the VSC and all of its problems.
Fuck that. Yeah, like, fuck the VSC, like, immediately. Like, get rid of that shit.
I just don't want it.
Get
honestly.
burned out there, bro.
Yeah. I'd rather Burt Mylander make a living.
Yeah, let's see him out there. Weird guy. Cool guy. Love to see it.
Cool guy, yeah.
I mean, nah, man. Like, it's just, it hurts on a spiritual level when we see the lapped cars may now overtake. Like, it's like, it's never gonna get old, you know?
No,
it's like,
this
wound is never gonna heal.
It will hurt until Hamilton gets his 8th.
We might feel better about it after that.
Yeah.
Could be this year's our year.
It could be.
This year's our year. He's looking
closer
good.
than he's been in a long time.
He is, yeah. Since 21, I'd say.
Yeah, I think they were saying that when he was second in this championship, he hadn't been second since Abu Dhabi 21.
Fuck, dude. Fuck. And he was only second in Abu Dhabi on a technicality. They went into that race tied, and if they ended it tied, he would be second on a technicality because of like laps led or something like that.
No, it was
Let's not.
number of second places.
Okay.
Max had more.
Moving on.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I do have something
fucking
slightly off topic
hashing it
to
all
bring up.
Okay, cool.
So we were watching the IndyCar race.
Yeah.
And, they love bringing up FIFA because they're on Fox. They're on Fox. They're going to talk about it. That is not the case with the F1 broadcast. We saw no mention, pretty much, of the World Cup.
Yeah.
And it's all over the IndyCar one.
Well, because they're two different broadcasts. I don't think
because they're two different broadcasts. I think that's the reason there. But Sky Sports loves soccer.
Oh, they're thinking about it. Yeah, if they're not talking about it, they're fucking thinking about it.
And like, Crofty and Brundle have never had like any reservations about not bringing up the Premier
League.
Like,
yeah, we got the Chelsea game later or something. Newcastle.
So we're just getting sanitized versions of them, which I think is unfortunate. Even if the Fox side
I'd like to see them freaking out. As much as I don't give a shit about soccer, it is fun to see them.
I like feeling their emotion.
Yeah, like humanizing them.
Yeah, maybe I'd rather feel their emotion about motorsports.
Right.
But anything is better than nothing.
You feel their glory, like I can, like, as much as I don't give a shit about soccer, I do appreciate everyone like reveling in it.
Yes.
Like
it is a time to exist. And I just found that very odd.
That we didn't get any of that.
We didn't get even the slightest mention. Like, England plays today.
They didn't even talk about it at all.
Now. And they didn't talk about it.
And they were talking about that in the race, like, how many fucking times in IndyCar.
Yeah.
Like
they kept on bringing up nationalities that were playing that were still around.
And that they were thinking about that with Crofty was thinking about that with all of his puns and shit.
Yep.
Like, oh yeah.
He should
hopefully we see England win today.
Yeah, he should sneak one in. I think that'd be glorious.
Yeah, but I guess they won't because they can't talk about another broadcast station.
I think that's what it is.
Like,
it's weird.
There's no other soccer leagues going on right now, I don't think, because it's all in the World Cup. Like, they're not talking about like the Premier League or anything. Like, I think Apple shows the Premier League, and that's why they talk about it.
Yeah.
But that's not going on right now.
I think that's just unfortunate that we have the broadcasts are owned by bigger conglomerates. Of course, they're gonna advertise their own series, and sometimes it's gonna work out, like with IndyCar and the World Cup, and sometimes it's not.
If anything, it would make more sense for.
Right?
Yeah. I mean, the only thing with IndyCar is that both of them are taking place in the U.S. right now.
Yeah, and that's not going to be that's only the case now.
Like, a much higher percentage of people in fucking England are watching it than in the U.S.
Yeah.
Like, it is, another one of their fucking things, one of the ridiculous things that they're all about.
No, they're clearly about Silverstone.
Dude, Outlap Critical mentioned.
You mean Outlap?
Outlap Critical mentioned, dude. Brilliant.
It was brilliant.
Brilliant. Fucking Gabby said it, right? No,
it was
Lewis's fucking engineer,
Ricardo Adami, I believe.
I think Adami's gone.
You think he's gone?
He is gone. We got a new one guy. Guy. So does Gabby. I fucking told you. Yeah.
Well, we'll see. I
was thinking it was like Garrett, and then they said Gabby. I'm like, okay, yeah, that's the new guy. But
I think that might be Leclerc's.
Lewis's engineer. I know Lewis has a new engineer.
Does he?
Yes.
Interesting. Like, canned Ricardo?
Yeah.
That probably makes sense.
I think they moved him.
Probably.
Yeah. Which means they canned him.
Record number attendance
for Outlet Critical too. Saw it. Oh yeah.
All time.
Yep.
So
it was
for F1.
Adelaide in the 90s that I believe had it. It was still like both were in the 500,000 range, but this beat it out.
All the way up there.
I could totally see it growing next year too, being another record breaker. I mean, they're building this track to be able to handle it.
This massive track,
big ass track. Yeah, like they're saying they were building more and more Lando Norris stands.
Yep.
Whatever.
Oh, it was. You can't tell me it wasn't glorious.
No, it was glorious, but it was brutal. I mean, it took Max out of the race.
Giant neon sign there,
dude. You could see it like all the way on the other side of the track, a fucking mile away.
I'm sure.
That neon wall.
How much do you think those shirts are?
I don't know, $80. Dude, like, this is this is the most expensive. This is one of the most expensive races to go to.
Yeah.
And yet it has the record breaker. Like, I bet that race in the 90s in Australia was like $50 a person.
Maybe.
Like, this is insane. Like, the amount of money this brought in. Kind of repulses me, but also that's fucking crazy. But, like, explain the oddities of, like, the ownership of this track and like how the sanctions play into it, the local sanctions, how it's not actually officially sanctioned, or
it's not officially sanctioned,
or like subsidized by the local government.
So pretty much every country just makes bids for F1 to come and race at their tracks. And we'll see it all the time with like new countries trying to get F1 to come race at their tracks. We saw it with the ones here in the US, and I think we see it with South Africa all the time trying to get a race down there. And this one is not by, Great Britain as a whole. This is Silverstone. It's paid for by the people who come, and which raises the prices, but clearly that's not enough to keep people away. And it's one of the best tracks on the.
It is. I still want to go to it, even though it's
with
most
all of its
expensive.
oddities.
So yeah, it has that weirdness that it is kind of independent.
Yes.
Which I think is kind of a good thing in a lot of ways. Like,
so it's independent, but it still feels like every other track.
Yeah, the Crown's not getting any amount of that money.
Yeah.
Like, it's all just going fucking to them, I guess, or like, they're paying for it basically.
Yes.
They are not, the Crown isn't forking up any money for it. I guess it's like more like straight capitalism, really, where we all pay for it. The country doesn't put it on.
The country doesn't put it up. Like, they're paying, so they can get tourism and revenue from that.
Right.
That is not the case with this.
Right. They are actually paying for it themselves with the ticket prices. Yes. They're covering the cost of that.
What other tracks do you think could do that?
Spa. I'd say the legacy tracks.
Monza, definitely.
Monza, Spa, fucking...
They need to have a huge contingent of people that would go every year.
And be able to handle that amount.
Yes.
I mean, it seems like their minimum is 300,000.
Yes.
And that's why
I think that's why Spa's getting canned.
Why what?
Why Spa's getting canned.
Yeah, how it has like the oscillating. Yeah, it can't really handle that much. But I think that it could still support itself.
I agree.
Monza totally could.
Yes.
Monza's built for spectators for sure.
I don't know outside
Not a lot
of
of
that.
elevation changes on Spa. I don't think. I could be wrong about that.
What do you mean?
I don't think there's a lot of elevation changes in the track.
Oh, no, there definitely is, man. Eau Rouge?
I'm sorry, I'm talking about Monza.
Oh, Monza? No.
Yeah. I know. Yeah, Spa's on a mountainside. Yeah.
I was like, what are you talking about there?
I'm talking about... I'm talking about Monza.
No, I don't think so. It's just a really well-designed track, to be honest
they're oval.
with you. Pretty much.
Yeah, you ovulate on Monza.
I mean, not like the old circuit layout.
Yeah, they should do that one. Where it's like a 90-degree fucking bank.
I don't think that F1 cars are built to handle that. Just how the Indy cars aren't built to handle fucking the Indy 500. It's
right.
Like a new spec.
They have to design the car for every oval, like adjust the camber for it.
They used to design, the top speed of the F1 cars for Monza and Baku, like the eighth gear. They used to design it just
for that. Yeah, there was it only existed to be used there when most of the track is flat out.
Yep.
Should we talk about the Lego race?
It was pretty weird.
It was weird.
I think I liked the one last year in Miami more. I think that one was a bit more chaotic.
The one where they had like them sharing cars. It was only 10
sharing cars. They were bigger cars, and they were like,
and they wrecked and shit.
Yeah, they wrecked and shit. This one was a bit more sanitized.
As this F1 tends to get over this was like less racy.
It was more of a
I can't believe we're actually analyzing this.
Okay, we can move on to the sprint.
To what?
To the sprint.
Okay. I mean, we already talked about the sprint.
Yeah, nothing really happened there.
Yeah, nothing.
It was nice to see.
It was at the beginning.
Hamilton have pole.
Yep. And then,
of course, he still got second.
Yep.
He was on both podiums.
What was Antonelli's first sprint win, or?
I want to say so.
Yeah,
yes, I think that's what they were saying. He's definitely done well, but I mean, they were saying it was Hamilton's first leading laps in the sprint, other than Shanghai, which is so weird.
It is. That was insane. A lot of weird ones today.
Yeah.
A lot of weird ones. A lot of weird stats that I just never would have expected. George's first podium at fucking... Like, his luck is that shit.
His luck is that shit.
All right, well, God save the king, I think.
Oh, not really. It's more like the Prince of Monaco has returned.
The prodigal son.
The prodigal son.
Yeah, no, that's good. I always hope we get more of that, man. Like, it's always a pleasure.
It's the dream is Chuck.
Yeah. That is, yeah.
Yep.
That's truly, like, what you want to see. I mean, that, and obviously, like, Lewis getting his 8th with Ferrari and everything. These days, that's what we're looking for, That's
It's Ferrari to pull out anything.
Banger, I'd say. As far as it goes these days, this one produced those moments.
It did. Even with all of it, even with all of its negative aspects.
And just shitting itself, yeah.
It was still enjoyable to watch and worth our time.
Yep, I'd agree. It's always like Silverstone's always gonna pull something out, man.
Does.
All right, that does it.
All right.
God save the king.